Atheists are liars.
Whoa, just jumping right into it, huh? No hello, how are you? Giving us your name. Well, allow me to make the introductions. You are a man named Tim.
There are some who call me Tim.
And I am the Savage Atheist.
Religion, a pursuit or interest followed with great devotion. They are greatly devoted to atheism. They use apologetics and argue against theism like the Protestant argues against the Catholic.
Oh, I can already tell what this video is going to be. Atheism is a religion. Well, I have yet to do a video on this topic. I've spoken a lot about it on Twitter. Shameless plug, if you do not follow me on Twitter, be sure to go over there and do that. You are missing a shit ton of stuff over there. But I've not made a video on it yet, so this will indeed be fun.
Can be a religion then. That is, a pursuit or interest followed with great devotion.
No, atheism absolutely is not a religion and cannot be. Just because you follow something with great fervor, or whatever the hell you said. What did you call it?
Interest followed with great devotion.
Interest followed with great divergence. I swear is what you said. Your video quality is kind of lacking. But, I mean, you could say that about tennis or golf. Like, oh, I love golf. And if you argue anything about golf, suddenly golf is a religion. Are you fucking kidding me? That's weak sauce. A religion needs worldviews and ideologies, and a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times it needs, a god.
It has implicit and stated doctrines like Catholicism or theism generally.
No, it absolutely does not. Atheism does not have doctrines. I want you right now, well, obviously not right now, but when you watch this, I want you to let me know what the doctrine of atheism is. Please let me know that. Atheism is nothing more than you're telling me a God exists, and I'm saying I don't believe you.
An atheist rejects the supernatural and implicitly or explicitly accepts naturalism, secularism, and humanism.
Wrong again. Whereas I undoubtedly do reject the supernatural. There are plenty of atheists who believe in ghosts. Atheism only refers to God. Period. Full stop. You say there's a God out there, and I say bullshit. Bring me your evidence. The moment you show me actual evidence of a God, then I'll no longer be an atheist. But there are tons, unfortunately, of atheists. I think they're stupid, but they believe in ghosts, and they believe in fairies, and they believe in leprechauns, or Bigfoot, alien abductions. A lot, I've seen atheists, they're like, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. Again, I think they're stupid. But that's the beauty of atheism not being a religion. The only thing we have in common, or the only thing, rather, that we definitely have in common, have to have in common, is we don't buy into your notions of a God. That's it. Tons of atheists believe in supernatural shit. So yeah, not all atheists are good skeptics. Some of them buy into stupid shit. What can I say?
It has sex as well, some more fundamental, polemical, and zealous, some liberal and tolerant.
Atheism has sex? Is that what you just said? It has sex as well? How can... What? Yeah, atheists have sex. And?
But they have the same base beliefs and doctrines like the theistic sect.
No, 100% we do not have the same base beliefs as the theistic set. That's why we're not theists. The base belief of the theistic set is, hey, there's a magical sky fairy who does everything. We, by definition, are the absolute opposite of that. We have nothing in common with regard to the whole God thing.
So when the atheist claims there's nothing to me other than that I believe in one less God than you, it is a lie being told. Theism logically entails a worldview. Atheism does as well.
Again, sources needed. You can't just come on here and spout your drivel. You need to tell me what this worldview is. I can easily just say, hey, right now you have a llama hiding in your ass. See how that gets us nowhere? What is the worldview of atheism?
The atheist claiming not to have faith is a liar as well, and I'm thinking of R and Ra in this case. They have faith that life in its variety sprung from a Luca, last universal common ancestor.
No, not necessarily. Again, atheist refers to God. But I kind of disagree with the whole faith thing. That is definitely a theist thing. I'm not going to say no atheists have faith in something. Faith is nothing more than believing something that you have no evidence to believe in. Faith is the word you use instead of I don't know. Faith is the word you use when you have no evidence of something, yet still fucking believe it. You have no good reason, therefore you call that faith. It is totally illogical and stupid to have faith. Faith is a very bad thing to have. And when you believe in evolution, that's not faith. That is a belief based on evidence. Do you see the difference? Like, you have faith in God. Oh, I have faith there's a God there, because you have no evidence. Whereas me, I am like, oh, I believe evolutionary theory is the best answer we have right now because we have all of this evidence to back it up. It's not faith. It's accepting reality. It's accepting the evidence. How do y'all constantly fuck this up?
Though the method of science cannot show this empirically through either observation and/or experiment, they claim it true.
Science 100% can show this. 100%. Mountains and mountains of evidence. Millions of fossil records. There are few things that are backed up more than evolutionary theory. It is universal. Why do you think like 99% of scientists are like, that's real? Even the creation scientists, a lot of the scientists that believe in creation still accept evolution. Most, well, I don't want to say most, but the church, like the Catholic Church, has come out and said, yeah, evolution's real. Like, you have nowhere to go. Religion is fucked when it tries to say evolution is wrong. You have nowhere to go on this. You have no leg to stand on. You can no longer run from this. You are done. The discussion about evolution is over. Even your side no longer fights this.
This is a philosophical proposition, not truth in the manner that science defines truth. The conclusion is inferred, not demonstrated.
No, evolution has been demonstrated. It is not a philosophical question. How can you say it's philosophical? It deals with beings evolving. That's not a thought process. It's not a belief system. It is 100% natural. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody dumb enough to say that evolution is a philosophy. That is fucking mind-blowing. I suggest to any theists out there who want to say that evolution is not true and is made up, pick up a fucking book. Any book. Guaranteed. Tim, you have never read a book on evolution. You have absolutely zero knowledge of what evolution is and consists of. You've never bothered to look it up. So how can you say it's a lie when you have no idea what the fuck it even is? It's not a very long video, so I'm gonna try to stop pausing so much. You're just getting so much shit wrong, just rapid fire fuck ups. So it's really hard not to just pause it and be like, it's just boot stomp of logic after boot stomp of logic after boot stomp of logic. It's so hard not to just pause the video and put you in your place. But I'm going to try to let you talk for a minute without completely showing how stupid you are.
Thus, it is faith based on evidence like theism.
God damn it. See, I made like 3 fucking seconds? What was that? 3 seconds? 5 seconds? It's faith based on evidence. That is a nonsensical statement. That means fuck all. Faith, as we just discussed, faith is when you don't have evidence. So if you have evidence, you don't need faith. You see how that works? You can't have faith backed up by evidence. That is retarded. 5 fucking seconds. You made it 5 seconds. Try again, Tim. Try again.
The theist cannot bring God to you empirically. So he fashions logical arguments and has faith in the inferred conclusion from the validity of the logical conclusion.
I have not once, ever, had a theist bring me anything logical. I've been doing this a while now. Not once has any of their claims been logical or even rational and coherent. So that is bullshit.
The atheist does the same thing in our particular example and generally. He infers based on evidence, as he cannot bring abiogenesis before you, like the theist cannot bring God before you.
Why did you suddenly jump to abiogenesis? You do know. Let me clear this up for anybody out there who doesn't seem to grasp this basic fucking principle. Abiogenesis has nothing to do with evolution. Evolution is what occurs after our life already exists. Do you get that? I make no claims about abiogenesis, save one. I don't believe when you tell me that you have some knowledge that the rest of us not only don't have, but are incapable of having, that some magic dude started it all. That is the only claim I will ever make about the beginning of the universe. For one, I don't give a shit about how the universe started, or the nonsensical question. I don't know if you're going to get into this, but you're I can tell. I have debated a lot of y'all. You're probably going to talk about what happened before the Big Bang. That is a nonsensical question. So I don't get into that because it's a stupid fucking question. It makes no sense. I also don't make claims for abiogenesis. However, we are definitely on the road to finding the fuck out. And guess what? It ain't your magic man. It ain't your magic man. No magic man. But if we are going to, seriously, if we are going to talk about abiogenesis, I am of the group, and I'm not going to say this is a belief of mine, but I do. What's the best way to word this without this jackass taking it wrong? I think the hypothesis where DNA started as RNA, I think that has great validity. So that's where my money is, but I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's fact until we have some evidence to support it. But honestly, if I had to place money on it right now, I would definitely say it started with RNA. Moving on. Oh, and if you would open a fucking book, you would know what RNA is.
He then is making faith claims. Again, faith is complete confidence in someone or something.
I have faith in Jesus Christ. Yes, complete confidence. That's the fucking key word. We do not have complete confidence. See, y'all walk around saying, I know God is there. I know like I know like I know. Whereas science is constantly, what's that word? Oh yeah, evolving. We do not put complete confidence in anything. Your side speaks in absolutes. Our side most certainly does not. We say this is the best solution right now, but we also recognize the fact that as we grow, as we learn more and gain more knowledge, that is subject to change. We don't know 'cause we know 'cause we know.
In other words, I have faith that the sun will rise tomorrow.
No, you absolutely do not have faith that the sun will rise tomorrow. You have evidence to support the fact it will. Based on every other fucking day that you've been alive, the sun has risen. So you can claim you have faith in it all you want. What it is you're too stupid to recognize what the fuck evidence is and how you use it even when you don't realize. But you're pretty damn certain. You see, this is what I was talking about earlier. How we don't have complete confidence in anything. It could damn well not tomorrow. Like, we could all fucking die. Who fucking knows? But based on evidence and observations from every fucking day of our lives and since recorded history, it has risen. You do not have faith it will rise. You have evidence that it will rise.
I don't know that the sun will rise until I see it coming over the horizon.
Really, you don't know that it's going to rise until you see it.
My faith is that the laws of physics will hold and continue as they have for some 14 billion years. The atheist is as faithful as the theist. The atheist then is a liar that suffers from a coherence problem. The atheist will hold to relative moral values while claiming the existence of objective moral values. They do this when citing harsh Bible verses. It is absolutely wrong to stone gays or rebellious children.
Yeah, I really don't want to get into the whole morality thing right now. You clearly don't have an understanding between objective and subjective morality. So unless you're fixing to like really delve into it, and I really doubt it because you only have like a minute left of your video, I see no reason to go over that right now. But understand that when I say we, I'm not speaking for all atheists primarily. I have to take this as myself. So whenever I do that, it's because you're like, oh, my Bible is true. It's 100% accurate and all good. I follow it to the letter. We bring up verses like that, like, because what happens is it makes you think. I know y'all aren't really used to thinking, but that forces you into a situation where your morals contradict God's morals. And we want to know how you rectify that. How, if you are a better being than your God, how you can continue to follow that nonsense. It's like, I'm superior to my God. Then why is he your God? Y'all always spout the Bible as the good word. And we just point out how it's the most abhorrent book possibly ever written. Quran gives it a run for its money. But the fact that y'all run around screaming how great it is and have never even been bothered to crack it open most of the time kind of bugs us. So those verses you have no idea exist, I am more than willing and happy to show them to you. And the one you're talking about stoning disobedient children, that's weak sauce. That is Candyland territory. I can give you much better verses than that.
What say you, theist? Well, the atheist then should not even be in the argument or making this argument, because they will cling to subjective moral values.
Nope. Do not. I cling to objective moral values. And when I say that, because you don't understand the difference between subjective, objective, and absolute, which is what you are talking about, you follow absolute morality. No. I follow objective morality. But again, you only have a minute left in your video, so I doubt we're really going to get into that. But you have 4 parts to this that I will be absolutely eviscerating, so maybe we'll get into it in a future one.
Say my morality is subjective to me. So when you're criticizing these Bible verses, you're criticizing a society that decided to live their way. That's the view you should take. Their morals were subjective to them, that society, in this case, the ancient Israelites. So,
yes, when they wrote the Bible, that was their morality, very subjective. So why the fuck in 2019 do you dipshits run around saying y'all have the same moral code? AKA the shit that those people wrote down 2,000 years ago. It's fucking stupid. That's kind of our point. Y'all run around saying that people 2,000 years ago had better ideas, better understanding of the universe, and were morally superior to us. Get fucking bent. You are officially debunking your own bullshit. You're doing my job for me, and I appreciate it. I really do. But I have fun mocking idiots like you. And getting paid for it sometimes. It's fucking crazy. Go buy my merchandise. Dude, if you want, just let me know. I will send you one of my new shirts. I just designed some, shameless plug. Another one. I'm doing it again. Tim, I will send you one of my new shirts. Just designed them. I'm quite proud of them. It's a boot stomp of logic. I had an artist draw it up for me because my artistic skills suck. So he drew it up for me, put it on a shirt. It's fucking awesome because I boot stomp people with logic. I will send you one of those shirts, Tim. Just let me know. Do you want it? Let me know. Go check out the merch store. That's the last of that plug. Just fucking do it.
But what they're doing is they're trying to apply an objective standard in that it is wrong to stone gays. It is wrong to stone rebellious children.
It is wrong to stone gays. See, that sounds a lot like you're defending it. Are you now going to defend stoning gays? It is objectively wrong. 100%. Objectively wrong. I'm an atheist and I'm using the O word. Objectively wrong. So unless you're going to defend it, which again, it already sounds a lot like you're doing. Like if you walk up to a person and be like, man, I heard you were a pedophile. And they were suddenly like, oh, but I mean, is that objectively wrong or is that just your opinion? I wouldn't trust that fucking person. You should watch that person forever.
That's an objective standard. If it's wrong to do one thing, it's right to do another.
Whoa, whoa. No. No idea where you get that. You can do plenty of wrong things in a row. Like, no. If it's wrong to do one thing, it's automatically right to do another? Absolutely not. Nope. Not on board with that. You're not just gonna fucking skim over that shit and hope that I don't fucking notice and therefore I agree with it in absentia? No. That is bullshit.
So they're applying an objective moral standard while claiming that all they have is subjective moral standards.
Again, who the fuck says all we have is a subjective moral standards? I know where you're getting this, but I'm talking to you, Tim. I want to know. I'm not going to give you the answer, okay? I am not your Cliff's Notes. I am not your cheat sheet. Who the fuck says all we have is subjective moral standards? And I will say this, anybody who says that we have subjective moral standards, I would argue that they're wrong. Like, I would bring them onto my channel and I would argue this with them. I would debate them. I would debate you. You want to debate morality with me? 100% will. Because I am telling you right now, again, I'm using the O word. It is objectively wrong to own people. It is objectively wrong to sell a rape victim to her attacker. It is objectively wrong to stone gay people. That's what the fuck we're doing when we bring these up to you. You have commandments in your Bible from your God that are objectively wrong.
So, in essence, as we have shown with respect to their claims concerning worldview and faith, they are lying when they say, I don't believe in objective moral standards. Their worldview entails certain objective moral standards.
Okay, I can tell you're winding things down, but you can't say people are lying when they say, I don't believe in objective moral standards, because you're not them. If they don't believe in objective moral standards, they don't. Don't know what to tell you, bud. Doesn't mean they're lying. Lying is intentionally misrepresenting something. That's lying. So if they tell you, I don't believe this, they're not fucking lying to you. You just don't like the fucking answer. So I take offense to that, sir. And again, I'm an atheist, a staunch one. I am a firebrand atheist. I walk around in shirts and hats that say atheist, debate me, insult your gods, openly, in the Bible Belt, USA, deep in the South. And I'm telling you right now, I subscribe to objective morality.
Their beliefs form a worldview, which implies faith and standards that are objective to it.
And once again, I ask you, I'm telling you, you've put out 4 of these videos right now. The 5th one, I want you to tell me what the atheistic worldview is. What worldview does atheism automatically sign you up for? Your 5th one had damn sure better say that. Let me know. Hell, maybe your other 3 already say it. If so, I retract this statement. I haven't watched them. I'm shooting from the hip on this, buddy. It's after work. I'm fucking tired. I'm just kind of goofing around. I'm not really taking this seriously. I don't really take you seriously because this is the easiest shit to flat out debunk ever. So I'm just having fun with you here, bruh. But I want to know what that worldview is. Okay, pumpkin?
The atheist is a liar.
Okay, guys. So that's the end of the video. Again, doesn't say hello, doesn't say goodbye. It just fucking cut off. I wasn't expecting that. Or I just let him finish the sentence. But that's all I got. Again, this guy's name is Tim. I'll put a link to the original video down below if you want. He's, like I said, right now he's got, I think, 4 of them. The 4th one released today. That's how I found this guy. Haven't watched any of them. I just saw the title and I was like, oh, we got to go to the first part of this one. And then, of course, on his channel, like I always do, I let him know that I was going to make a response to it and told him I would link the video in his comment section. But that, I'm also, Mama didn't raise no fool. I also already captured all the videos, so he can't just go fucking deleting them. So you will be seeing at least 4 of these. Sorry his video is so short. Sorry I've been kind of goofy in this video. Again, I'm not taking this seriously. It's the same old bullshit we've heard over and over and over and over. And this time, it's not even coming with any kind of semblance of intelligence behind it or anything. He's reading off of a script. I don't know if he wrote it or if he just printed this shit off of like an apologist website. I don't fucking know. But it's a joke. Anyways, I know I did a lot of shameless plugs and jokes and stuff like that. I really do have new shirts out. I'm very proud of them. If nothing else, I'm not saying, hey, go buy my shirts. I mean, if you want to, by all means. And if you do, definitely send me a picture of it on Twitter. My DMs are open. I want to see if y'all are rocking the gear. But nothing else, swing by and just let me know what you think of them. Let me know if hey, I got some different ideas. Like, should I change them up a little bit? I want to know what you guys think. So, follow me on Twitter. Go to my Patreon, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to blah, 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 blah. Everybody who is supported me on Patreon thus far, though, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it. If you do want to support this channel and keep me going, I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, but that's kind of a good thing. If you do support me on Patreon, it's probably not going to cost you a fucking dime. But that's all I got. I got to go record another video of this guy because honestly, I can't wait to jump into the second one. So we will see you all in the next one.